Hello Capricorn, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. I'm going to do a reading for the rest of August, say, because I did do a reading for your weekly yesterday, which was a little bit confusing. It had Marie, masquerade, intrigue and drama, and there was just a feeling that you were getting invited to something or considering you know, going to attend an event, and there was something not quite right about it. So I have pulled another spread to have a look at what's going on with Capricorn. Now, the card that's come through is the Fairy of the Divine Hand. I did get that in my Aquarian reading. You might want to have a listen to that as well. This is intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence. So this is highlighting that there are some addictive behaviours or even substances, either that you're dealing with or someone that you're connected with is involved in. It can also be that you're being led in a direction that's really unhealthy for you. Your intuition is probably screaming at you right now and sending you lots of clear warnings which you may be choosing to ignore, because the addiction here, I've got a new wee deck, addiction, and it's a codependency, obsession, controlling behavior, but it's actually codependent. So someone you're dealing with, if this is just, that noise is my dog's stomach. He's hungry and he won't eat. Ridiculous. I've got the girl with the snake, and I've got the golden mirror. So if someone is interacting with basically probably a narcissist, and it's probably online with the talking card. This is repetitive behavior, either you know, engage in or you attract. There's a real predator in this reading. It might be more than one individual, I'll be honest. I do have the whip with the child and the moon. The moon is, you know, your intuition. Your intuition. It can also be that, you know, things are a little bit confusing. But it's also it's a reputation. Someone has a reputation for probably being a bit of a snake, or indeed even a thief. Someone has a reputation or is known to speak to a lot of people online, a lot of texting, calling, emailing, but this is a thief. So this is somebody who takes what they want, probably aggressively. Now, the child does concern me. It can relate to, I feel in its essence is its naivety and innocence, that someone's not actually aware of who they are dealing with, probably online. I would hate to think it's actually a child, but I would certainly say Capricorns out there, if you have children, you might want to see or check who your child is engaging online. I did get a real feeling of you know, sort of grooming, yeah, maybe even some sort of abuse involving children, or if it's not children, then it's sex. This person, or, you know, persons, that is their motivation. Their motivation is that they have a sexual obsession. And it constantly, it runs the show. It's running their thoughts here with the clouds. This is extreme worry. And with the cassette here, this is replaying events over and over in our heads. And they're really negative, because it's the Tower in reverse here. Somebody might have even had a mental breakdown because of this interaction. If it's something that's already happened, this is usually the past. But this is intense mental confusion, because you've been, or someone's been dealing with a false person here. Now with the Tree card, this is the Seven of Swords. So this is all lies, deception, you know, aggression. And it's to do with a date, and the Golden Mirror. Meeting someone new, this is what the child card could be, getting back out there, making plans, and it's with the Golden Mirror. So this is someone who is fake, self-absorbed, narcissistic, and you've been love bombed, the girl with the snake, and adjudication. So I do think the person I'm reading for is aware of this, and this may be something that's already happened. This is the Queen of Swords, and she has got her back to this entire spread. She may be taking legal action against this person or these people, or this may be, you know, less of a personal and more of a, you know, something that's going on in the public eye, and it could involve what I've already said. So adjudication can also just be that making things fair. Somebody wants things to be made right here, and there's a lot of worry about it. But the girl with the snake is an empath and narcissist paradigm. This is being charmed to, you know, get engaged, drop your boundaries. You know, you think you've met someone who is, you know, charming and seductive, and you know you're planning on going on a date with them. Who they are is not who you think they are, and by a massive stretch of the imagination, they're actually coming through as the King of Wands in reverse, again, and the Devil and the snake twice is unbelievable. And this is somebody who's trapped by their own. Maybe, you know, the snake can be an ex, it can be a rival, it can be the other woman. I'm actually not getting any other women here, but it could be. But someone is a bit of a Don Juan. I've also got that as their archetype, but they're a fox and they are a vulture. And they're also someone who uses strong-armed tactics to get what they want. So this is not just, you know, you and a person that you've got completely wrong. I mean, this could even relate to a workplace situation where people are, you know, being given like slave wages and being mistreated, physically, mentally abused, and being imprisoned and trapped in this situation. And what this imprisonment is here for this snake is lust and sex, and that is literally what consumes their thoughts. How to get it, who to get it from. And at least one individual, probably the child here, or, you know, someone who is being pretty naive. It's actually come through as a virgin. I mean, hello. This is somebody who's really pure of her heart and spirit. And, you know, we're looking for the real deal. We're looking at a courtship with the anchor, long-term commitment, an engagement ring, and love. I mean, this little section here sticks out like a sore thumb. This is someone who is, you know, normal, who's, you know, looking for a healthy relationship, a partnership, ultimately a union, a commitment, and they're dealing with an absolute snake. I mean, it's utter filth, this person, I'm not going to lie. I've got the Devil in reverse, I've got the King of Wands, I've got a vulture, I've got my athlete in reverse, I've got the Seven of Swords, the Tower, a Don Juan, and the fox. And that's just off the board. That's not even what's on the fucking board. And here are the secrets that someone's concerned about. This is usually a man that's concerned about what's in his book. And on this I got, you're more than a number in my little black book. You're more than a one night stand. So this is somebody who's been, you know, possibly someone who strings people along, has had not just one night stand, but a series of one night stands. It could be them that's caught feelings. I doubt it very much. They don't seem to be capable, but you could be wrong. They have got many options with their keys in the ring and lots of one night stands, and that's what they're trying to keep hidden, and they're worried that that's coming out now, or they're worried that they've been rumbled. And the outcome here is the past, so there is a decision to be made. You know, it could even be with this cassette here in the snake that there's some sort of blackmail going on here. The cassette can be I mean, yes, it is, you know, the negative feedback loop and playing things over and over. But it can also be a recording of some sort. And with the snake here, the snake is about revenge. I did actually get revenge. Someone has had or is still dealing with a lot of dark thoughts about what's going down here. It feels like something. The thief is what's stolen is somebody's innocence, their purity. But this here, with the secrets and the chariot in reverse, someone's lost control of a situation. Someone's no longer running the show here. And I think it's because this adjudication card is here. Someone is also working really hard to create a healthy future. So someone looking towards the future, wanting something new. And it does have the Judgment card, so that and the Ten of Pentacles. So that is incredibly positive. And this contract, whatever it may be, has come to an end, to run its course. There was a hope of success, as I say, with the Six of Wands on the courtship card and the engagement ring. There was a real hope that this was the real deal, and you've come across an absolute vulture, predator. So maybe there is legal action, I don't know. But let's just take you some advice, Capricorn. If that is not your reading, don't take it on board. It's a general, it's a story. But bearing in mind how I felt about the other one yesterday, I think someone is in two minds. Maybe you've not met this person. Maybe you have been speaking online and now you are going on a date. And your intuition is screaming at you, but at the same time you're very drawn to them. I mean, you will be. That is the whole dynamic. They will, you know, they are incredibly charming and alluring and seductive. So, you know, if you're not sure and you want to go meet this person, and you need to, you know, take precautions, even if you think you know who you're dealing with. Personally, even if I've spoken to someone online for months, whenever I've gone round to gone to meet them, the doorman knows that I'm on a first date. The barmaids know. I've got people nearby. I've allowed just a time slot for the meeting. If, you know, I've got people watching my drink, if I were to leave with them or get in a car, then they know that there's something up. Yeah, I know it's excessive. I don't care. So if you're not sure, and this is people that I'm pretty sure about, don't even meet the ones I'm not, then take precautions and don't think that you're being paranoid. Because there's some, you know, nasty buggers out there. Advice, please, Capricorn. What advice can you offer Capricorn? The rest of all wisdom regarding this situation. What advice can you offer Capricorn, please, Spirit? Release the old and rest, and ignite. Be brave and honest. So yeah, the autumn, we're nearly there. That is your timeline indicator, but it is about letting things go. And being honest, you know, speak to someone about your situation. Let's just add a bit more. I mean, the song that came through, You're More Than a Number, in my little black book, that could be a ruse as well. Just saying. If you know who this person is, and this is, you know, your experience has been with them, then that song would come through as it is a narcissist. It's just, yeah, it's induced conversation. It's just they'll make up something just to engage you in a conversation, and because they are like your, you know, your drug, if you like, just by speaking to them is going to set you down that slippery slope where you're going to start, you know, questioning yourself again. And so, you know, autumn. What is autumn? Yeah, release the old and rest. This is the Eight of Swords in reverse here. This is just freeing yourself from worry, from stress, from guilt, from shame in particular with this deck. You just need to release it. And however way you're able to do that. And what is the Knight for my Capricorn? It's fallen over. Yeah. The Moon in reverse. Talk about it. Release your secrets. Somebody is worried sick about secrets here. It may not be the person you're dealing with. It may be you. Maybe you've not spoken about this and you need to speak to somebody about it. And you've got the High Priestess here. So that's keeping secrets. That's keeping things to yourself. There she is again. So I've got 2 Queen of Swords here. You might actually get legal advice. The Queen of Swords is often, you know, a lawyer or a human rights advocate or a social worker. She's someone who's really clear-minded. There's no emotion, particularly in this deck. There's no emotion here. This is just pure, clear thoughts. So if you are confused, this is somebody you need to speak to. Maybe in a professional capacity, or you may know someone who, you know, has these sort of attributes. You need to unburden yourself and free yourself from whatever this is, or just get really good, clear advice from a Queen of Swords type person about your situation. Okay, that feels a bit tidier than yesterday. Capricorn, that is your reading. I hope you have a great rest of August. Look after yourselves, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.